Now, it seems like it might actually be a pay-per-view event from 1995, with the main event being The Undertaker versus Triple H with a bald Shawn Michaels and a governor in the corners. But that being said, it's a pretty interesting card. I think we saw half the matches about 2 weeks ago also. Everybody, it is your boy Charlie here, back for another episode of the 2 Count, and I'm here with Kyle, right there, and Dave, and we are here to give you our predictions for the big event going on in Melbourne, Australia, Super Showdown. Now, it seems like it might actually be a pay-per-view event from 1995, with the main event being The Undertaker versus Triple H with a bald Shawn Michaels and a governor in the corners. But that being said, it's a pretty interesting card. I think we saw half the matches about 2 weeks ago also. But
yeah, Dave,
Kyle, and I wanted to give you our quick input and predictions on who we think is going to go home victorious for Super Showdown. So my man Dave up in the corner is going to read out the matches, and we are going to give you our predictions. Let's go, David.
So the Super Showdown match card. First match of the night would be for the Cruiserweight Championship, Cedric Alexander, the champion, versus Buddy Murphy.
Okay, well, I would say I'm going with Buddy Murphy. He's from Australia, and as much as I like Cedric, I don't think his title reign's been that meaningful, and it might be time to move it on to somebody else now. So I'm going Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy here as well.
Second match of the card.
Dave,
would be...
you have an opinion? You're not just Vanna White. You can talk.
What's your?
I don't know who Buddy Murphy is. I haven't seen him.
I don't care, basically.
Yeah. I like Cedric Alexander, though. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't seen 205 Live that much.
It's not bad. Check it out. I watched that.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm gonna start watching it. It's on the network, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Next up, sir.
I'll watch it. So next up is Asuka and Naomi versus the Iconics.
So talk about a meaningless feud.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Honestly, I see it going to Asuka and Naomi because the Iconics are also from Australia, and I don't see WWE giving two nice homecomings. They don't like to let people win in their hometown.
Well, it's the first time that they go there, so I mean, is it?
I think so.
For such a big show.
Well, the first time they brought
it.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you that I want the Iconics to win, and I would love to say the Iconics should win, but it's going to be an Asuka and Naomi.
Yeah, me too.
David, your opinion?
Maybe what if Buddy Murphy loses in his hometown and they give the win to the
Nah, they got to throw Asuka some sort of bone at this point. Dave, what's your opinion?
So next up,
wait, you got to say your opinion.
What's your prediction?
I don't really care about the match either. If it was Asuka versus Naomi, there's 2 matches on this card that I don't give a fuck about.
Dave's got 2 pee breaks already. All right, next up.
All right.
And we know Dave loves his pee breaks. Next up.
There's 2 matches. It's just, I don't know. A couple of matches here that I'll tell you that I don't know why they are on the card.
It makes perfect sense, man. I get it. Next up.
So, Smackdown Tag Team Championships. The New Day versus The Bar.
Oh, New Day all the way.
New Day.
New Day. I see the New Day as well.
Still need another defense. Bar's kind of just teetering. It's got to be the New Day.
Yeah.
And they barely held the belts for very long.
So now, I'm going to call this right now. The match of the night.
Okay.
Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
100% The Miz.
Oh, I got a totally different view now. I've done some thinking about this. Daniel Bryan. And
I want to hear this.
This is why it's the number 1 contendership, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I see Bryan versus AJ at Survivor Series in the brand versus, or No, wait. How was I doing this? Yeah, I still see Bryan versus AJ at Survivor Series. I think that's going to be a good SmackDown. Bryan. You know, I'm getting totally thrown off from what I was saying. I was thinking of something else. I'm thinking of a different show, but I still think it's going to be Bryan.
Okay.
I'm going to give you my reasoning for Miz. They have been slowly building up Daniel Bryan losing over and over and over and over again. And there seems to be a time in history I remember where Daniel Bryan lost over and over and over again. And I honestly think Miz is going to be the guy to take the championship away from AJ Styles after this Samoa Joe feud. And then you are going to get Daniel Bryan winning the Royal Rumble and facing The Miz at WrestleMania. That is my prediction. I think Bryan will lose all the way up until Mania. And I think that, all the way up to Rumble. He'll win the Rumble. He'll face The Miz. He'll get his championship match against the guy he hates. And it'll mean something. So if WWE has storytelling capabilities, I think that Bryan loses this. Dave, your opinion?
Yeah, that's the thing, that they don't have storytelling capabilities.
And Daniel's admitted that.
I want The Miz to win this match. I love the guy, but I think Daniel Bryan is going to be the number one contender.
All right, I'm outnumbered. All right, let's go. Next up, David.
Next up is another match that I don't understand why it's happening. John Cena and Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens.
Oh, God.
This is the most ridiculous match in ever. Like, let's just throw Bobby Lashley with Cena because Cena wants to go to Australia.
It's a squash match.
Yeah, I think we all know it's going to be Cena and Lashley.
Cena inexplicably pinning Kevin Owens.
I thought squash matches were just for Raw and SmackDown. Apparently, even they make pay-per-views get them too.
Well, when you charge $9.99 for a pay-per-view, you're allowed to cheap out.
I guess so.
So this is really about Cena. What is that?
Yeah.
I just got a new memory on my computer. Okay, cool. This is about, sorry for whoever just saw my new memory pop up across the screen. This is about Cena. The match will 100% be Cena pinning either Kevin Owens or Elias. My guess is Kevin Owens because why not? They just always have him pinned. So
that's his lot in life now.
So are we all mutually agreed on this one?
Remind me to come back to something that I want to say about this Elias. Can I just say it now?
Say it now.
Should I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think John Cena pins Elias. Maybe Elias calls him out on Raw or wherever. Or I want to see them do something musically. Because, John Cena did the rapping game.
Oh, the rap versus the
that
song.
Ain't going to happen at this point.
That would be great.
It would be, but you ain't getting rapping John Cena ever again. Not with his movie career.
Not with Hollywood John.
Exactly. Hollywood John, I like that. What's up, Dave?
That boy, he can rap, though.
He can, 100%. Basic thugonomics.
It would be so funny, though, to see them two go at it.
It would.
Oh, yeah. That would be awesome.
No, Dave, you're 100%.
Funny for me.
You're 100%.
That'd be a big funny segment.
You're 100% spot on. I just don't think it'll happen.
Yeah.
Next
It'd be
up,
a great segment.
I don't know where he's falling. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, Kevin Owens.
Next up.
Next up is SmackDown's Women's Championship.
Ooh, straight fire.
The last kicker, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair.
I'm going Becky.
100% Becky.
100% Becky. And if she loses that match,
they're gonna let kangaroos.
I think I would never watch another WWE
They're gonna
show.
let kangaroos into the arena to maul Charlotte Flair. That's what will happen if she loses that match. There will be kangaroos in the ring ripping Charlotte to shreds because the Australians are crazy.
Oh my god, that would be such a bad idea.
They will.
Watch it happen now.
Yeah, no, Becky's keeping the title 100%. She'll have one more match.
I really think it's Becky.
She'll have one more match with Charlotte after that, and then will move on.
I hope Becky wins. I want Becky to win. She deserves it. She deserves to have this
100%
title.
This is her time.
Next up is another match. I don't know why it's happening.
I love the pretext.
Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins versus the Riott Squad.
I'll tell you exactly why that's happening. It's the setup for an Evolution event with Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella. I think the Riott Squad's gonna win.
I thought you were gonna say it was the. What was it? What was the word that you used?
What?
Huh?
Pretext? I'm not sure which
No.
word.
In the beginning, right in the beginning.
I don't remember. Oh, it's another it's another match from 1996? No.
Never mind.
No,
I think is they're trying to do is probably put Nikki Bella and John Cena under the same
Oh,
roof.
you mean when he's talking about putting the Bellas with Rousey for Evolution?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you straight up right now, this is to set up the Evolution main event. That's the only reason for this. Hopefully Liv Morgan is alive after the match.
More kicks to the head.
Can I ask you guys something? Serious side note. Why is it that you get kicked in the head and your hair turns pink? I've never heard of that happening in my life. But
it has something to do with the blood in her
they
brain.
totally should have played that shit out and made it like she's now Harley Quinn. Like she got kicked in the head and went batshit crazy.
She should use that.
I mean, Bliss pulled it off. I think Liv could too. Anyway,
I think
I agree with your reasoning for your choice, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still going to be Rousey and the Bellas win, but I think they're going to use like some jealousy or something. Or maybe they'll turn on her after the match. I still think it's going to be Ronda and the Bellas.
Okay. Dave, your choice?
I'm not even going to pick the Riott Squad because you know Ronda Rousey is going to destroy everyone.
No, I still think it's. I honestly think I don't think Rousey's going to get pinned, but I think Brie or Nick. How great would it be if Liv pinned Brie?
You know what? You know what though? You might be really right. Actually, Can I switch? Can I switch? Yeah, no, it's going to be the Riott Squad. You're right. It's going to be something like that, like Liv.
The point of this is discussion.
Now that you say that,
the point of this is discussion.
What's going to happen is Bella, what's her name? John Cena's girlfriend.
That's horrible. Her name's Nikki.
Nikki, yeah, I forgot her name. Nikki Bella is probably going to cost them the match.
No, I don't see Ronda going heel here.
No,
not Ronda going heel.
If Nikki cost them the match,
she'll turn heel. Nikki, because she's gonna maybe be the challenger one. If she is gonna be the challenger. There's so many
things that could go on in the match. It could be where Ronda accidentally elbows Nikki in the face. There's so many things. And then
Nikki gets pinned or something.
There's so many things that they could do to kind of flip Nikki in this match.
And that would really build up the Riott Squad, and I think they're kind of high on the Riott Squad.
They are high. They're high on Ruby specifically.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
And they better be high as fuck on them after those kicks to the face.
Ruby Riott's like the CM Punk of females. So next up, Dave. What's after that?
Next up is what did we do? Ronda Rousey and the Benton. That's where we left off.
Yep.
Yes.
WWE Championship. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, versus Joe is gonna kill you. Samoa Joe.
I go AJ.
Okay.
They don't want none. Nope.
No,
they don't want none.
They don't.
I think.
I see my boy Samoa Joe.
I think they really want. And I know this sounds crazy as a motivating factor, but they really want AJ to break Punk's title run. I think he's close.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's so close to it now that I think he's at 380 something days, and Punk was 434. So I think he's got that belt for another month or two. The Joe feud ends here. The Miz feud will pick up. The Miz feud will drag on for a month or two.
Happening too.
So
I wish Samoa Joe would win. I would love to see him.
Joe is, as much as I love Joe, Joe's not getting the title. Joe may take the U.S. off knock.
I can see that.
But he's not getting the title. No, it's heel on heel.
All I'm saying is I would love to see it for nostalgic reasons.
Actually, do you know who theoretically could somehow fit into the middle of this as well? Randy Orton, because he's just lurking around. So
he's kind of messing with Dillinger right now, isn't he?
That's weird.
Yeah.
So okay, what's up next, Dave?
Your favorite team in the world, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and the one and only savior, of wrestling,
T-shirt of the day.
the heel, Dolph Ziggler, versus
Your least favorite thing ever. Dave, I hate to break this one to you. The answer is Sierra, Indigo, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
I'm gonna go Dogs of War.
You think Dogs of War?
Yeah, I just think all this stuff about teasing the Shield splitting, they're not going to split. It's going to be something where like Drew and Dolph split with Braun or something. I don't know. I just see Dogs of War.
My reasoning.
No, I don't know.
Shield
this is a hard one.
Shield needs a six-man victory. Shield needs to put the Dogs of War.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, no, you're right. Shield.
And it's also, I was thinking about it the other day. They could be setting up not for a Dean turn, although Dean is the one that should turn heel. They could be setting up for a Roman turn. And I know that sounds crazy because you would think Roman would never turn, but if Roman's facing The Rock at Mania, Roman's going to have to turn anyway. So having him turn on the Shield would make him a monster heel. Dean and Seth can stay together for a little while or break off their own separate ways. And then Rock's got Roman at Mania. So I think the Shield takes this.
Yeah, no, you're right. It has to be the Shield. It's got to be Shield. I'm going to go with Shield.
Dave, you're going to say the Dogs of War just because you hate the Shield.
Technically that.
What's up next?
The Shield. Jesus Christ.
It's like this is Grandpa again up at the screen. Hey, fucking Shield and fucking.
And then we fucking damn Shield. Then we got the Phenom, the Dark One. The Undertaker.
I'm going inconclusive results.
Versus Triple H.
I think it's going to actually be a tag team match. It's going to turn into a tag team match. I don't know how it's turning into a tag team match, but it is. And I think Shawn Michaels is going to pin the Undertaker, setting up Michaels versus Taker in the near future.
Okay.
I'll tell you this much. Well, go ahead, Kyle.
I was just going to say, I'm going to go Triple H because I'm going to say that Shawn cost Taker the match, and that sets their matchup.
Can I ask you something?
Shawn cost Taker.
Mm-hmm.
Can we start a GoFundMe for a Shawn Michaels wig? Because that just does not...
Or a hair transplant? Because he needs something there. That doesn't look right.
I'm not a sexy boy, boy.
He looks like a homeless drunk man.
He does look like a homeless drunk man. That is absolutely horrendous. It was like, there's my childhood hero. Now he kind of looks like he stole Stone Cold's haircut. What the hell just happened?
Like, I was more cool with the comb-over thingy, the short hair comb-over. Like, I was cool with that.
Yo, give me the horseshoe all day, every day, bro.
He was bald in the middle, dude.
Give me the horseshoe all day, every day. I'll take the horseshoe.
Fuck, no, I would never take no
Why can't he flip his ponytail forward? Like,
What, is he gonna look like Donald Trump?
Why not? It works for Donald.
Anything's better than this. This look is not good.
This is not... You pull it off and he's got like a half a do-rag on showing us his head. Like, what the hell was that?
And why did his cowboy hat not fall off for a really long time? Like,
that's what that thing was on there for. That thing was holding on his cowboy hat.
Was it really Velcroed on?
No, it wasn't Velcroed, but I think about how a hat goes on, right? It goes on your head like this. He put something on so that it stayed on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He didn't want everybody to realize that he was now Stone Cold Shawn Michaels.
But I'm going to say this about this match. This is already the third match in their series where Undertaker won both.
It's like the 17th, actually.
Huh?
If you think about the whole story of Triple H and Undertaker, it's like the 17th.
Yeah, if you're just talking Mania matches. They've had 3 Mania matches.
Yeah, they've had 3. But they've recently had End of an Era match. And I don't know why I'm seeing another End of an Era match with the same 2 people that 2 years ago, End of an Era match.
Hey, once in a lifetime, Rock and Cena, baby. Once in a lifetime.
That's
2 years in a row.
That's fine.
So overall,
I wanted to see this. I'm going to say this. This event, the main event should have been Undertaker versus Sting.
Nah, Sting's out, bro. Can't.
He could still
I wish.
No,
But yeah,
Seth Rollins killed him.
Nah, he can still go. He said he's been working out and stuff.
Yeah, Seth Rollins killed him.
I'm telling you, don't be surprised if that match happens in Mania.
Seth Rollins is dead. Seth Rollins murdered him.
Unless Sting is the other recipient of a hair transplant, let's just leave Sting alone, man.
Let's leave Sting signing autographs and wearing face paint at conventions. It's where he belongs now.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So
He was
overall,
looking rough at that
I
last
wanted to see Sting I wanted just one time.
Overall, and he has some great ideas. I actually read some ideas of his in Wrestling Observer today. He wants to use holograms and shit. It's amazing. Sting's one of the most innovative wrestlers of all time.
But what if?
That's cool.
What if Sting and Undertaker do all the hologram and all the shit, and then Undertaker takes Punishment Martinez under his wing, and then we could have like someone be mentored by Sting, and have them fight the match for the two older guys. Like, you know what I mean?
Make Punishment.
I
I see where you're getting.
like
Yeah,
the idea of
mentoring.
Yeah, like they'll be like the managers, the mentors.
WWE is starting to get high on managers again. I don't think Undertaker will ever be a manager.
no.
Not necessarily a manager, but like
A ghostly voice, an ominous presence that helps him.
I almost see Kane doing that more than the Undertaker.
I almost see Kane being a governor. Stop coming to WWE.
Yeah.
get out of here, Kane.
So, guys, overall impressions of the event. What are your thoughts overall? And then we can wrap this episode up.
What are my thoughts overall?
I'm
I'm
gonna give
really
this-
glad it's on the network because there's no way in hell I'm waking up at 2 a.m. to watch it.
Agreed. Now, what are your thoughts of the event, though? Are you excited about it? Are you inexcited or unexcited? Like, how do you feel? How does it make you feel?
I'm excited to see what happens with Shawn. If Shawn's going to make his big comeback, if this leads to that, I'm excited for that. Otherwise, this really feels like what it is, a really big house show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll watch it. Like, I think there's going to be some good matches, but I'm not, like, blown away.
David?
I don't really care about this whole thing. The only match I care about, honestly, is going to be the AJ Styles,
Me too.
Bryan and Miz, and Undertaker and Triple H.
Basically,
I don't
SmackDown
really
and then 1996.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. There's a lot of matches they're just there for no
Yep.
reason.
I agree. My overall impression of the event is, again, like you, Kyle, I'll watch it. I'm not super excited about it. I am not super excited that I have 4 WWE pay-per-views over a month and none of them seem good. I think I'm excited to see the conclusion of Joe Styles. I think that one's run its course as great as it's been. I'm excited to see the Miz storyline because I like the way that that's going. Like you said, Dave, outside of that, I think they left numerous people off the card that they shouldn't have. What is going on with Shinsuke Nakamura? Why is he not defending his title at all? So there's a lot of things I don't like about what's going on. But that
And
said,
they've done Nakamura dirt too, bro.
he just
They've
randomly
been killing him. They're killing his
He's
fucking
getting
gimmick.
more. He's getting more play on Instagram surfing than he is in a WWE ring, and that's horrendous.
And he's the United States champion.
And he just doesn't show up. It's not his fault.
But no one gives a fuck about the United States Championship. Who the fuck
For
watches
that reason,
SmackDown
though,
to
bro.
see that fucking championship?
For that
at
reason,
home?
that's why they don't give a fuck. For that reason. All right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, this guy was almost fucking champion. Wasn't he champion at one point?
He was NXT champion.
Like, now this guy's not even fucking viable to fight for a real fucking championship.
So let's wrap this episode up. I think, guys, I'm going to give you guys a very clear ending to this episode. If you're going to stay up till 2 in the morning, I would suggest putting on an old movie. Something that you like. Something that makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Something that's going to make you feel a little warm. Go plug on Tommy Boy again. You're a Star Wars fan. It's time to restart the trilogy. Treat this like an episode of Raw, because that's ultimately what it is. Watch it in little bits and pieces until you get through the whole thing, because ultimately it's really going to be a pretty boring event overall. I'm pretty excited for a few things here. I want to see a few things. I will watch it myself. But if it was up to me, I think WWE should be doing a whole lot better. So with that being said, thank you guys for joining us. we ask you to please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps us tremendously and helps people find us. We want to continue to create these shows for you. So at the end of the day, I'm Charlie. This is Kyle. This is Dave. We are signing out. I bid you adieu.